Good morning. My name is Bill Fritz. I am the forum leader of the forum that we hold each Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. at Fellowship Bible Church, Middleburg, Florida. Let's begin today's lesson by reading Daniel chapter 12, verse 4. But you, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall increase. We will approach this lesson study much the same way as we did our last session. We'll break this verse 4, down into 4 parts. The first one being, shut up the words and seal the book. Now, what does it mean to shut up the words and seal the book? Daniel had this vision that he troubled him very much because it was about the 70 weeks of Daniel. But there are provisions of this vision that were not for his times, but rather for our times. Consequently, the Lord commanded that the book be sealed up or closed rather, and sealed, which shows ownership of that book. This was to protect the book. This was to avoid confusion to the early readers of this book. So, just that portion of the book that pertained to Israel was being allowed to see. The rest of the book, you might say volume 2, was sealed, so no one would gain access to it prematurely. This next segment is until the end of time. We know from our scripture studies that this world will end. As a matter of fact, even the sun will end, this earth will end, everything will end, and God will make anew all that He has in His plan. Daniel's prophecy certainly was of some value in his own day, but there would come a time at the end, when the prophecy would be even more important. That time is now. It was important to shut up the words and seal the book until the time of the end. It was shut up. I think that went beyond just closing the cover of the book. No, let's not forget that this was actually a scroll. Oftentimes a scroll is written on the inside and outside of the scroll, but this was a scroll that bore a seal that was not to be broken until the final days, the end of time. The shutting up of the book simply meant that it was people were prohibited from looking at that book at that time, in that period of time. Shut up the words and seal the book. Let's look a little closer view of this. Daniel has revealed enough to us so that the book really can be sealed from Daniel 11:36 to Daniel 12:3. We see in those verses a world ruler utterly opposed to God, a world religion based on the abomination of desolation, a world war which defeats the ruler, a time of great tribulation to Israel, lasting 3.5 years. Deliverance for the people of God after the tribulation, and resurrection for the judgment of the dead, and the resurrection for the reward of the righteous. Will we see this book? Yes, we're looking at it now. Daniel's book is being revealed. That which was shut up has opened up for us.